Sorry, y'all, that you'll have to hear this again. Sorry. I'll try to simplify it, make it better. All right, we are live. Hi, my name is Jessica Lopez Barkle. I'm the theater program director for SUNY Sullivan, and this is our annual reading series that we usually hold. I'm sorry that we are late. I was just talking and doing a whole intro because the internet told me it was working and it wasn't. So here we are. It should be working now. We love Zoom, we love YouTube, but the streaming part is the most stressful. It's so triggering. Yay, everybody's happy. All right, we are live. Hi, my name is Jessica Lopez Barkle. I'm the theater program director for. Okay, that was just echoing. I'm so sorry. Technical difficulties that I'm usually better at. Okay, so tonight we will be presenting the first show of our reading series. We do this every year. We've done it since 2014, since I founded this program, where we let the students in the community hear plays that we are interested in on the theme that we are interested in. Today is NF Awareness Day, but it's also NF Awareness Month, which is neurofibromatosis. Brianna Warden, who is an alumni of SUNY Sullivan and has taken many theater classes with us, what is the inspiration for our season. So she's out watching today. Hi, Brianna. You're our inspiration. Happy NF Day. You're probably doing NF things, I'm sure. But we had planned on premiering her play that she wrote with her mother, which was the first play ever written about NF, in 2020. And of course, as most people know, it didn't happen because pandemic. And we did a staged reading version of it. And then we planned on doing it this season, but we really want to have people in the theater to experience it. We don't want it to be virtual. And yeah, that didn't happen either. So it's going to happen this next season. And I thought, years ago, I was a managing director, producing director for a theater called the North Fourth Theater in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And we did something called the Out of the Ordinary Festival every year. And it was a festival for and about artists with disabilities. And it was top-notch professional work, dancers, theater artists from all over the world. Saw a ballet company that was deaf from Russia. So many wild and amazing performances and possibilities, and it really changed my worldview about what stories can be told. And now there are a bunch of people who are getting on that bandwagon, but I wanted to make sure that we continue to do work like that, but that it is extraordinary work. Tonight's play, Cost of Living by Martina Majak, is a Pulitzer Prize winning play. There are 3 plays that are Pulitzer Prize winners in our reading series, and please look to our website, etc., SUNY Sullivan, Facebook, Instagram, to find out what we're showing. But we'll be doing this every Monday at 7 p.m., and we're happy to talk about the plays afterwards. Another exciting thing in regards to these readings this time around is normally we do them really, really informal because we used to do them on campus and we just let people show up and we're like, work on your cold reading skills and come and just read a play with us. And that's how we've done it forever. But we now have an extension of our theater program, which is an emerging artist theater company called Howdy Killers Theater Company. They formed during the pandemic, not with me. They did it on their own with adjunct professor Nick Lopez's guidance, and they want more directing experience. So I asked them if they would be interested in taking these readings and staging them in a virtual fashion. So tonight, Peyton Powell will be directing this particular production with several members of our community and alumni of the theater program, and SUNY Sullivan will be actors, and a new guest who was new to me this evening. So I'm excited. I wanted to just talk about the mission for this whole season really briefly. The disability community is a historically marginalized community, and SUNY Sullivan is located in a county whose largest employer is the healthcare industry that serves people with disabilities. We wanted to bring a heightened awareness of who's absent from the room or whose story is not being told. We will focus on one classical play from the Spanish Golden Age, a new work that is a powerful vehicle for voices from underrepresented communities, and a musical that highlights the possibilities of performance. The SUNY Sullivan Theater program will be sensitive to the fact that it is not enough to have representation on stage if the stories of marginalized people are not also represented in the work in a thoughtful and authentic manner. We hope to partner with regional organizations to provide an array of educational opportunities to demonstrate that the artists with disabilities make and are represented in is enriched and enhanced by the extraordinary circumstances of their lives. So each of these plays I have chosen, and I have thought that they are a great representation of an authentic and thoughtful experience, and also gives opportunities for people with disabilities to be performers, and it is written and asks for people with disabilities to be performers. In these readings, we try to be sensitive to that, but they're still very informal. So keep in mind, we weren't always able to find all of the actors with disabilities for these shows, but we will be doing that for the productions if they are chosen. I will put the Survey Monkey into the chat on YouTube, and please start to vote for which shows you are interested in. And I am going to go ahead and hand this over to Peyton so she can introduce the show and just be an audience member for the first time during these readings. I'm excited.
Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Peyton Powell. I'm going to be the director of the stage reading of Cost of Living. I'm also the president of the emerging theater company, the Howdy Killers Theater Company. So a little bit about this play. The Cost of Living explores the profound struggle of life at the bottom of America's economic pile, especially when poverty is compounded by unaffordable healthcare, which we see a lot of these days, unfortunately. At the same time, it does shine a light on the way where the relationships are transformed and complicated by disability. So, yep, that's just a little bit about the show. I hope you enjoy. And if you guys have any questions, comments for actors, anything like that, just drop them in the comments and then we'll talk after the show. Enjoy.
Prologue. An empty space, an empty stage. That is, a bar in December, specifically St. Maisie's Bar in post-Bloomingburg, Williamsburg, Brooklyn. One might call it a hipster bar. A man, Eddie Torres, an unemployed truck driver. He looks out of place here. Eddie Torres is a man who understands that self-pity and moping are privileges for people who, in their lives, have friends and family who unconditionally love them and will listen to their shit. Anything he tells you, he hopes will be entertaining or funny or interesting because he knows you're not obligated to stay and listen to him. When he slips into sadness, he bounces back fast. He would have made a great uncle. He nurses a glass of seltzer.
The shit that happens is not to be understood. That's from the Bible. The shit that happens to you is not to be understood. So see, this fucked me up a little when one day comes this call from Colombian Presbyterian. Is this, Mr. Torres, there's been a complication. I'm 49 and I've done nothing but love the fuck out of this woman for 2 decades in a year, almost nothing. Who deserves that? And a week from her birthday, 7 days. We were gonna go to Maine for her birthday, see the trees. I'll leave the lights on now, every room, smoke signal. I'm still here. Holidays are hard. Christmas next week, that's gonna be hard. But listen to me, holy shit, the gloom. Get a drink on me. Made a promise to myself, a penalty. I start talking gloom. I get it in the wallet. Let me buy you a drink. What do you want? Order what you want. I'm paying. This place is my fucking swear jar. Order what you want. Go ahead. Me, myself, personally, I'm off it. The first day you wake up to find you are not in a pool of some kind of liquid, my friend, vomit, say, or piss. That day is a beautiful fucking gift upon your life, man. You were grateful for that day. And are you ready? That day's the day it's all gonna change. Signs are real. This I know because I used to drive trucks, cross country, loved it. Loved every aspect of the job, the scenery, every aspect, the fucking scenery. Utah, Jesus H, man. Utah's gorgeous and no one even knows. But then I got popped for a DUI in a car, blocks from home, lost my CDL, Shit's Creek. So I got the memories and some unemployment. That life is good for people. I was thankful for every day they ain't invented yet the trucker robots. That life is good. The road, sky, the scenery, except the loneliness. Except in the case of all the, loneliness. This was what my wife was good for, not that this was the only thing. But everyone wants Mary's there, The fuck days, like, fuck, what did I do? Like, what did I actually fucking do here? Because, you married a person and the person's going to be a person. Even if they marry, that's a lesson. That's a lesson for your life right there. But still, I still, I loved her. She would text me on the road at night in motels, which alone can drum up certain feelings. This is why there's Bibles in motels. We're all of us in motels on the road to somewhere we ain't at yet, and that makes us feel feelings. Roads are dark and America's long. And I mean, this wasn't poetry, these texts. This wasn't like, poetry. Thinking of you, how's things? Your check came today. Off to bed. Good night. That little buzz in my pocket or on the nightstand, that's the rope gets tossed down to you at the bottom of that well when the thoughts come, the thoughts, that loneliness, the text, they like climb up on out of there, get up out of those thoughts, because thinking of you. Truckers got wild imaginations, lots of time to think, just not much time to do much with all we've been thinking, except what don't take time at all and what's cheap. Salud. Nah, drowsy. She taught me that. And sleep, and we sleep if we can. So I started texting her after she passed, like every few days, thinking of you, off to bed, hope you're well, miss you. I'd lie a little too. Job hunt's going good, and joke. My love to Jesus, slip in a good word. What are you wearing? It was nice to talk, to think of her. I mean, it was just a nice thing that happened. I owe you another, by the way, for the glue. So I was hoping for that, for like community service. They give me a gig that was around people, like bringing food to old people, or like being in plays, walking puppies, something like that. Brushing cats, but I'm painting fences in Livingston. Humane Society's full up. So now my phone's got all the paint and shit on it now on the cover. Thinking of you. I probably shouldn't be here at St. Maisie's here in Williams are here. All you young people here with your fashions, with your Pabst, probably shouldn't be here. This is seltzer, this. For now, it's maybe not good for me right now to be here to close, how sometimes you get so close. You just get a little too close. Moths, man, like a moth. I know I shouldn't be here, but tonight I'm coming home from painting fences, right? Take the train, bus, walk, I'm home. Shower, eat like usual now, alone. And I'm sitting in my house, my apartment, my home, and I'm looking at the boxes, all the boxes of her stuff, and I'm thinking how this was her mug, a bowl she liked, the chair, and I'm tempted, not gonna lie. I'm tempted as all fucking fuck, not even 7 yet, please. Places will be open, stores, and even if they're not, then bars, I can do whatever I want. I remember I can do what I want, because why not, actually? Actually, why the fuck not? And that's when the phone buzzes on the table. I didn't scream, but shit, I jumped. thinking of you too. I may or may not have pissed myself at that moment. It's my wife. It's coming from my wife. Her number, her number. My wife, fucking Anya Torres, my wife. But then I realized her number. They gave away her number. She's officially gone. And I'm straight up tempted right then. Why not? It's not even 7. Why not? Buzz. Thing buzzes again. Where are you? I wonder how long this person's got my messages for. I wonder if I should be embarrassed. I sent her a picture one time of a fence I painted. I don't remember everything I said. Buzz. I'm at St. Mazzy's. This is not my wife. This is not my wife. I know, because, come on, this is not my wife. I want to make that clear to you that I don't think this, but in that moment, I was comforted to know she's with the good guys, with St. Mazzy, and that heaven is Catholic. Buzz. It's a bar. Buzz in BK. The fuck is Buzz? Brooklyn. Thank you. Buzz. Williamsburg. Buzz. You. Buzz. You. It's 7 o'clock in Bayonne. The snow just started falling, and I wonder what to do. This is not my wife. This is not Ani, my wife, but honestly, I don't know what else to do, except I do. I do know what else to do. I always know what else I could do, but maybe something that shit that happens is not to be understood. And so maybe I should get some fucking pants and go. I'm in okay. I'm in a cab, okay? My car, don't tell anybody. I'm on the path. I'm on the L. The L. I'm here. I'm here. Nobody looks like my wife or at me except you. You're real nice. You're a real nice guy, man. I ain't been buzzed yet. Texted since so maybe whoever it is, she's gone. Man. A ghost ever stood you up? Shit, listen to me. The bloom, that number there. That's number 3. You killing me here. Get a drink on me. No. Don't even think about passing, man. I owe you. My treat.
He tries to catch a bartender who ignores him, passes him by. He looks back at his guest.
You know what, though? Whoever it is was Miss Maisie St. Mazzy, or what are this places fucking. I hope she's having a good night. I say that genuinely, man. Even though she stood me up, the punk, I'm playing. I hope she found someone here and ended up she's having a real good night right now. Whatever that means to her. I hope she found someone to share the night with. That's important. Seemed like she really needed someone to talk to. It's important. Go ahead, man. Drinks on me. Made a promise to myself, a penalty. You get just one more drink for all, but I'll put you through. Go ahead, I'm paying. Please?
Scene 1. Early September. It's raining outside. An accessible apartment in Princeton. A well-kept and rich one. Jess stands alone, a bit nervous, but hiding it. She wears a soaked hoodie and jeans/sweats. First-generation child of an immigrant. Does not come from wealth, nor does she try to seem it. Has a hard time keeping her feelings and opinions to herself, which has gotten her in trouble. Still, she can't help it. Or doesn't want to. She will put up a fight when she needs, and sometimes even when she doesn't, or perhaps shouldn't. Can take care of herself, though perhaps wishes this were not always the case. It's been a while, and she feels foreign here.
Nice apartment.
No response. She waits. She judges his nice apartment.
Should I be...
Hold on.
Because I could...
Can't hear you.
Is there something you want me to do while you're...
Flush from offstage.
Because I would never take advantage of the hourly rate if I were hired, not doing anything while you're in there.
John enters in a wheelchair. He is beautiful. John has cerebral palsy, a kind of halted way of speaking. Otherwise, he is determinedly polished, comes from wealth, and wears it undeniably. Jess has prepared for this, had prepared to look unfazed, but she is. She is fazed, and he is beautiful. He looks her over a while before speaking.
Do you have a problem being alone?
No.
You would get to think a lot. Waiting's part of the job.
Sorry, I never worked with the differently abled.
Don't do that.
What?
Don't call it that.
Why,
Don't call it differently abled.
shit, is that not the right term?
It's fucking retarded.
So, how do I refer to you?
Are you planning on talking about me?
No.
Why not? I am very interesting.
So after then what I have to,
Why do you want this job?
I thought the experience and it'd be a very meaningful experience.
Why do you want
The money.
good?
And I'd be good at it. I'm responsible.
Oh, good. So you wouldn't lose me. Have you ever watched someone before?
Yeah.
You have.
Yeah. You need me to describe it?
How much can you lift? Think you can lift me? 145 pounds? What?
I can lift you.
You don't need to bench press me. You would help lift me out of my chair and onto my shower seat. Then you wash me every morning. My hair, teeth, trim my whiskers on occasion. You'd keep me handsome.
John reaches a shaky hand out to Jess. She hands him her resume. He takes it with two hands and unfolds it, possibly partly with his mouth, and smooths it out on his thighs. Looks at it, judges.
Whatever I haven't done, I'd figure it out.
And this is all present employment.
Yeah.
A lot of present employment.
For some people. Yeah.
These are late bars.
What?
These are late bars that stay open late that you work at.
Depends, but yeah, they're open late. I understood you. It wasn't because I couldn't. The way you how you're yeah, they're open late. I'd set an alarm.
You went here
Where?
to school. Here.
Yeah, I went here a few years ago for undergrad. Why wouldn't I?
So why are you still here in September at the start of the school year if you graduated?
For this job.
Interview.
For this job interview.
Curious
What?
that you're here for this kind of job if you graduated from Prince.
I graduated with honors.
It doesn't say that on the. What did you study?
I'm just looking for a side job. Something extra for on the side.
In addition to all the cocktail wait.
It's a loud as fuck alarm. And you're here for college?
PhD. graduate school for political science. Just moved here from Cambridge.
He waits for her to be impressed. She is giving him nothing on purpose.
Near Boston, Massachusetts. Since you mention it.
Listen, whatever I haven't done, I'd figure it out.
How much life have you lived?
I'm 25.
Numbers don't interest me. How much life have you seen? Not everyone can do this work.
Why? You make shit hard for people?
This shit can, by nature, be hard. Not everyone can cut it. I don't hire from agencies. Some applicants think they can do it, and then it turns out they can't.
How come you don't hire from agencies?
I don't have to.
Why not?
I have money. I can basically do anything I want except the things I can't.
What's wrong with agencies?
They don't appreciate my lawsuits. If people mess up, I can sue them, so agencies limit aids to just doing the basics.
What kind of stuff goes beyond the basics?
You ask a lot of questions.
What might you be having me do that's not the basics?
Various things. I don't have a...
Well, what would I...
If you don't interrupt me because you see it could take me a minute. If you don't interrupt me, you'll get all the information you need.
Sorry.
Forgiven. I don't have a list, but things come up. You do whatever I need within reason. You would, if you were hired. You'll have to pardon my, suspicion, but you're not what usually applies for this job.
In what usually applies?
Oh,
No. Please tell me.
I need someone who can really do this work. So if you're not willing to, I'm sorry, but
A lot.
what?
Of life. Is how much I've lived. So when a man tells me I'd have to do some various things for him for money, I gotta push that man for a little clarity.
Okay. Well, when a woman says she went to Princeton,
'Cause she did. She did. She says it, she writes it in her resume, 'cause she did. She went to school, she's lived a lot of life, before and after school, and she could do this. I could do this. If you're surprised to be applying for a job like this while working a bunch of jobs like those, after going to a place like this, then sorry, bro.
John.
If a man like you,
Like what?
living how you do,
And how's that?
if you don't understand why where I went to school, that I went to school, doesn't mean shit for some people, then I don't know what you're paying for in here.
I'm fully funded, actually.
But I'm not your professor. Your professor gets health insurance.
Not necessarily.
I do whatever, okay? Whatever you needed, I do. Whatever, John. Within reason. Sorry. Sorry I interrupted you. Please.
John looks back down at the resume. It might look at first like defeat. Perhaps Jess turns towards the door. He looks back up.
Jess.
Yeah?
Ika.
Jess.
Early riser, Jess?
Can be.
6 a.m.?
Yep.
Well then.
He extends a hand to her. A moment. She watches it shake. Then she shakes it.
Here we go.
Scene 2. Early September, it's raining outside. A different, accessible apartment in Jersey City, New Jersey. A largely empty one, in transition and underloved. A woman enters. Ani. She is in a wheelchair. Severe incomplete spinal cord injury. Quadriplegic. Though some of the fingers on one hand are partially functioning. Ani is a woman whose world has not extended very far beyond North Jersey, and just you try to say something to her, watch what happens. She has her own ways, and she is fine with those ways, and those that do not agree need not stick around, as many haven't. She can seem brusque or intense to some people, a cat that resists being pet, until it wants to be. Eddie enters with her, holding an umbrella over her, then remembers the umbrella.
Oh shit, bad luck.
Eddie closes the umbrella, sets it aside. Their interactions used to have ease. Eddie muscles it now.
So this is your new Ani? You need to get some color in here. This beige, nah. Feel like I'm walking into a paper bag. You could get some kind of yellow in here. Some baby blue, some yellow. Good for emotions. I read that. It's therapy. Colors work on your feelings. Blues for stress, like relief. Reds for passion, yellow. I don't know, but it's yellow. Ask your nurses, watch. They'll tell you. Shit science.
I thought I'd try yoga for my emotions.
Can you
No.
Okay.
He looks around for something helpful to do.
What are you doing here?
Okay. Pillow, got your pillow.
He tries to put it in somewhere behind her head or back, sees she is strapped in all over.
I'ma just fluff that.
Fluffs and sets the pillow aside.
Okay, just blanket you with that.
He tucks a blanket around her chair.
You lose weight? I'll punch myself later for that on your behalf, or you know what.
He takes her paralyzed arm. She's confused at what's going on at first, but has no control over it. Oh no, is he really doing this? He is. He's really doing this. She can't believe he's doing this. He punches himself with her paralyzed hand. She doesn't look happy. He sees her face, not looking happy. He awkwardly puts her hand back down by her side.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know.
Strap it back in.
Sorry.
He straps her wrist back on the arm of the chair.
Flatten it out.
What?
My fingers. You gotta flatten out my
Right.
fingers or I'll lose it too.
Right. Okay. There you go. You good?
When I look at what the fuck are you doing here?
The bed's the wrong way.
What?
Here. Your bed's faced away from the window.
Leave it.
Let me move the bed.
Leave it.
Let me just do this real quick. And
No, Eddie. Just leave it.
Sorry, I do that.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, damn.
Thank you.
You would be welcome.
Why were you standing outside my place in the rain like some?
I'm just saying you could get yourself some light. Ani, by the window, light's good. Keeps you happy. Serotonin, vitamins. There is vitamin in the sun that's only in the sun that. And we need it. So listen, it gets cloudy or rainy or some shit like this again, and see if they'll get you a box. One of those boxes with the lights coming from it. Get one and put it on your face. It's for serotonin. It's supposed to shoot like serotonin out your face when there's none outside. It's probably covered in your plan, and if not, you let me know.
I'm still on your plan.
Right.
So you'll know. You'll know if I need a box to keep me happy.
True.
We can figure all that out. The insurance, soon as the papers.
We don't gotta, talk about that right now.
I'm just saying, for now, I'm on your plan till the papers.
We can hold off on the papers. I'm saying if you need for the insurance, they just papers.
They're a lot more than that. Why are you here?
You look into that stuff I sent you?
What stuff?
I emailed you good stuff because those guys you go to, they can move your arms for you, you know, stretch you out or whatever they do on like the physical level. But there's other kinds of therapies you can do. They probably just gonna give it to you the basics over there.
So I should paint my fucking walls, is what you're saying? Then I'm cured?
Listen, I have seen miraculous shit on YouTube, actually on the whole internet webs. It's good to have in your back pocket, you know, because insurance, my insurance won't always, you know.
You're trying to get rid of me.
What?
Off your insurance.
What?
Fast as you can. That's why you're here.
No, man. All I'm saying, maybe colors, yellows, blues. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if you knew about them, so now you know about them. I've been thinking about you.
When?
What?
Was it when I went unconscious from the sepsis? Was it then? When I woke up from the surgery, the second surgery? Or when they said I need one more? Maybe it was May, the day I learned to move a finger. Or was it just September when I found you standing at my door? When exactly, Eddie, in the last 6 months since you saw the accident, did you think of me?
I wasn't sure you wanted to see me.
What in the world gave you that idea?
There's also this thing I read says certain smells, right?
I know.
You don't even know what I was gonna say.
That shit's not real.
What shit?
Colors, smells, all that. Not real.
I don't know. I seen it on the YouTube and
Okay, well, my nurse is coming in by at 7.
oh, cool, good, cool. So she, you know,
So you
tell
can go. You can go. Thanks for setting me up. I'm all set up now. All set.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Except
What?
I texted you about
What?
there's just one
What?
thing. Except I gotta get my stuff. I still gotta get some more of my stuff. I texted. Last week, your nurse, must have accidentally packed some of my stuff. I texted you about me coming by at some point to get my stuff. I called too. You ain't answered,
So get your stuff.
But okay, this is funny. So I kinda forgot the suitcases at.
I don't have any suitcases.
So some are coming by.
Some suitcases are coming by?
In a few.
Just rolling by.
In the car.
She can't come in here.
You want me just to wait outside?
Yes, I do.
Okay. In the rain?
Do what you want.
But what would you prefer?
Do what you want.
Okay.
Fucking prefer.
I'll wait right here then.
Then wait here.
Okay. Want me to put on some music?
What is wrong with you?
No. Not like that. Not like music. Like for therapy. You know, I've read up on it.
No.
Okay, but you're not supposed to do like homework or something, some kind of physical therapy homework after your appointments?
You didn't read about it on the whole internet?
How can I help, honey? While I'm here, how can I help?
You don't gotta help me with shit. We're separated. Congratulations on your suitcases.
I'll wait outside.
Ani watches or senses him walk towards the door.
Sometimes they give you physical therapy homework.
Eddie turns back.
Like what?
Like, try to move. They do say I should listen to music.
See, I was trying to tell you about that, and you'll do that?
It's not.
Do that. It works. I don't know. They don't explain in the video, but just listen.
I'm about to say something to you, Eddie, and I want you to hear it, okay? So here's a notice in advance. I'm about to say some shit I want you to hear, okay? You listening?
Yeah.
Don't interrupt me.
Yeah. Okay. Go.
I said I'm
Do you
gonna.
want the music?
I said I'm
You
gonna.
don't want.
I'm sad and pissed. And I'm gonna be sad and pissed for however long I'm pissed and sad, and that's fine. I'm feeling whatever I feel right now in my paper bag, and that's fine. There's no recovery from this. My spinal cord's shattered. This is it. I know you know that, so please just don't. Okay? I can mail you your shit. I mean, not me. I can't but somehow your shit will be mailed. The nurses can mail. I'll consider the box for my face.
She sees Eddie on his phone.
Are you listening?
Suddenly, music. Eddie plays some music from his phone. Upbeat and way too loud.
How can you be sad with this?
He's dancing. He's having a great time. He tries to involve her, and then, eventually, he realizes how shitty that makes him, that he's dancing, and she can't. And he stops, and the music still plays.
I can paint the walls.
Turn it off.
For your art. It's therapy. It can,
No, it's not. It's not therapy. Turn it off.
He turns it off.
You still can't dance.
Look who's talking.
They look at each other and crack. Laughter. We can see why they were once good together. There's a moment where they stop laughing and recognize that. And maybe this is both a good and a bad thing. Ani puts down her abrasion for a moment.
The way the therapist explained it, music. If you really want to know.
I'm listening.
She's had no one which to share new information. It is a vulnerable act, and he is listening.
Is when music plays, the body goes looking for things it's missing. Like broken things. The shit's that's disconnected. And it tries to bring everything back together. Like it used to be. Back in order. Order like music. Classical shit. The PTs helped me too. A little, just on the hand. And the music's supposed to. You listen and.
She moves the fingers of one hand as if playing piano.
Your body tries to imitate the sense the music makes, which is why.
Beep, beep. Car horn outside. There she is. The end of all that.
Can I just mail your stuff, Eddie?
That's expensive.
I'd rather mail it.
Well, just go get the bags right outside and,
I got an emergency button on this thing. I'll press the shit out of it, I swear.
Who do you... Come on. You don't gotta threaten me like I'm some kind of fucking...
I'm asking you then I'm asking you. Can I mail you your stuff? Say yes.
I'll send you the list. A list of my stuff.
Is she living with you? In Bayonne?
No.
Will she?
Just cheaper for us both to instead of separate.
Okay.
I can't pay for a place on my own, help you at the same time.
I'll pay it back.
Yeah, but I'm paying it now.
She's patient.
What?
Only beeped once.
I should head out.
Yeah. Maybe you should.
Ani, don't worry about the stuff. Fuck the stuff, it's not important.
Which stuff?
It's nothing I can't live without. Bye, Ani.
He hovers by the door, sees if she'll look at him. She doesn't. He exits. Ani alone. Silence. She takes it in that she's alone. She closes her eyes. A finger moves. The finger on one hand moves, as if playing piano, or trying to. She plays an invisible piano with a few fingers on one hand. We watch her in silence. Then car engine. A car drives away. She opens her eyes. No one. Scene 3.
Oh.
September. Early morning. John's apartment. Jess's first day at work. Jess prepares to shave John's face.
You tell me if I fuck up.
You fuck up, you'll know.
Jess moves the razor to his face, about to do it, but...
Don't fuck up. Tired?
There's a knife in my hand. Okay.
She shaves him. When the razor is far from his face,
Was it a long night at the bar?
she shaves him hesitantly.
Yup.
Me too. Long night. Had a paper to write. Tired?
Nope.
I am.
It's not the same.
What?
It's hard to do this when you're talking.
I'm not contagious.
What? I know.
So come closer. The better to see you with, my dear.
What?
Nothing. I hired an English major who doesn't talk.
Who said I wasn't?
Why else not list your major on your resume? Art history,
No.
ceramics.
Nope.
Then tell me something about yourself.
So you can make fun of me?
No. Depends. Tell me something.
I can tell you I ain't cut you yet. I can tell you that.
You're about to see a lot of me, to know a lot of me. You will take off my clothes and I will have nowhere to hide. I don't really have a choice in that.
You had the choice to hire me.
And my choices don't stop there. Every morning you walk in here, I have a choice about that. It would be nice to know who's taking off my clothes.
You want a story?
Or a vase, if that's how you express.
I work at a bar. I drive there. In a car. Then I drive away. I work at another bar, take the train there, then I take the train back. I work at bars. What more do you want me to say? I went to college. This one. And I work at a bar. Bars. The end.
I'm just trying to talk.
Well, I'm not my favorite thing to talk about.
Why not?
You gonna tell me to smile for you next?
No.
Smile, sweetheart.
No.
I think you're good. No blood.
Jess moves away from John. Perhaps John sits there a moment. Just for a moment.
Where are you from?
Okay, what's next? Shower, right? I shower you next?
No response. Takes it upon herself to try and manipulate his chair.
Okay, let's go.
John moves himself away from her.
You want to just get it over with?
What?
You don't like to talk about yourself. Or to me. And you're clearly... So let's just get all of this all out of the way. The last thing I want to be reminded of every morning, first thing, is how my body, uncomfortable my body makes.
I'm not uncomfortable.
Really. Because I am. The knees and elbows
I'm
can't
not
stop drawing
uncomfortable with
towards
it.
each
I
other. I
feel
fight to
perfectly.
keep them apart.
Did I mess
The
anything up?
joints feel like
'Cause I don't
magnets
think I
trying
messed
to...
anything up. Try what?
What it would feel like your knees and elbows...
Like, pretend to be... Are you asking me to make fun of you?
You are making fun of me by thinking you'd be making fun of me. It's part of the job.
The job is to shave you, shower you, brush your teeth, to get your...
To take care of my body, right. To understand me and the needs of my body. That's your job.
And how's imitating you gonna help me shave your face?
I'm not asking you to. Okay. Maybe this just isn't working out.
No, okay? Fuck. Look, I just started.
If you treat me like a job,
You are my job.
like I'm not even...
You'd fire me because I don't wanna... What, mock you?
No, I'm not asking you to.
Because I didn't entertain you on command?
No, just...
I'm just not comfortable.
Then why can't we have a human conversation? This was a mistake.
Most people assume my name's Jessica. It's not. My mother came to the country with no English, very little, and she's in this hospital in Newark. It's not there anymore. This is clearly like a few years, and the nurse hands me to my mom for the first time. She was here alone. No family, and the nurse asks my mom, like, what do you call her? My mom just looks at her, and that's the moment it hit her, how alone she is, how little English, how everything now is hers, her shoulders. And she thought the nurse said, when my mom was asked the question, she usually either just say yes or no, like judging on if it were a man or a woman she was answering, or if they look nice. I mean, most times people just ask her, like, do you want a bag, or are you okay? And so she says yes or no, or I'm okay. And so my mom, when the nurse asked my name, I think she meant to say yes, but her accent. So my name's Jess. Just Jess. And they were nice enough to put two S's.
You tell everyone that story? That's your story, right? That you tell everyone?
You know what? How about I just finish the job and you can judge me on that? So, shower. I'll shower you now.
I didn't mean to judge you.
Jess reaches carelessly for John's shirt as if to undress him. The surprising, forceful contact causes John to spasm and splay. Jess pulls away, instinct. John risks falling out of the chair but catches himself. Jess freezes, doesn't know what to do. Throughout the following, John recovers. At some point, Jess assists him in a small way.
My body. If you get too close, too fast, my body overprotects itself. Anytime I reach beyond myself, it's violence. You reach and you shake, and it always feels beyond you. So you have to throw yourself, your arms, your hands at what you want. Have you ever been hit? Have you ever been?
Why?
That's what it's like under my skin, from underneath my skin. Like people hitting me from beneath my skin. And that's what you'll be working with every morning. Is touching, shaving, undressing, washing, and clothing. That's what I'm like.
That the story you tell everyone?
No, actually, no one ever asked.
Well, I clearly wasn't gonna.
And I don't like to talk about it.
Why did you?
Because I never did. You're my first ever hired on my own since I started living on my own. I never.
Something feels unsatisfactory to John. He goes back to logistics.
There's an aftershave lotion you can use.
What else you never done?
What?
You said you never. So, what else, John, have you never done? And tell me something about yourself.
Scene 4, October. Evening. Ani's apartment.
Hell no.
But I know you, your body, and
What reason for? No. You knew how fucking amazing it was.
I need the money.
Why? For her?
No, but like in general, come on. You'd rather have a stranger, some kind of stranger coming in to take care of you? You don't know people, Ani.
I knew you, and see what happened?
You know, it's really hard to talk to you when all you got is trumps on me.
I'm not hiring you.
Discrimination.
Fine. Cuff me.
You wouldn't have to pay me as much as someone else.
How's what's her fuck feel about this?
Great.
She has no idea.
No, but we definitely communicated about it. You really got a button.
What? Yes, I
An
do.
emergency button. You got one? Then press it.
No.
Press it.
No.
Press it.
No!
Press it if you don't want me here. Press it.
I really gotta say, Eddie, that I never got as huge an urge to get out of the fuck out of this chair as when I saw your fucking face. Since I seen you last month, the weaponry that's been dancing in my dreams, the violence that I would like to do to you is so creative. That's when I feel I could just vault out of my body, out of this chair. Those moments are my most alive.
So hire me. You've been thinking about me
What?
since last month.
Get the fuck out of my house.
Ani, whatever I don't understand now about, I will. I'll learn fast. Just give me a week. Just give me a trial one for like a week.
You're here because you feel like a fuck.
I always felt like a fuck. I'm just variations of that feeling from day to day.
And when you quit feeling like the lowest of a fuck, however, or whoever makes you feel even half as rung higher, then you'll leave. I know you.
You know that one time that happened.
You're living with her in our place in Bayonne. There's more than one time.
We were separating at the time. The first time you and we're separated.
Right. I know you.
That's right. That's right. You do know me. You know me as a man who's been 12 years sober, a man who's been 20, almost 1 year's faithful. I wasn't some perfect fucking,
Yep.
but I was pretty good, Ani. You can't deny the numbers. 12, 20, almost 1. Not spotless, especially with but pretty good. Shit. Compared to
What? Me?
to before. Compared to me before. 12 years ago, and then the 9 before that. Compared to that, I done pretty good. That part, I don't need you to confirm for me. I know that. I know I got far. I know that, and like myself, that I come a long way with that shit. With me before, a week is far. Proud of that. So I've taken care of you before when you were going through
Okay.
your own. Not trying to hold that over you. I know what that is. You have to be taken care of. I'm just saying. You see my work.
You're what?
You woke up the next day. You ain't die. So I guess that's my like work sample. You're my work sample.
I was blacked out for most of your work sample.
Like I said, you ain't die. Look, how much money you actually have to spend? How much would this cost you to get someone else
I get checks, and I've applied for
and
something.
all the hidden costs? I got a nice fat report from the internet about that.
I'd rather find some way to pay someone than just hang on your insurance forever like a fucking whore onto you.
Wow.
I don't
How
know,
would
man,
you-
but I'd rather do that.
And go for a few days without bathing, having brushed teeth, eating
I'd rather find someone I can trust.
like your nurse tonight.
This is one time. This is one time this happened. She had her schedule wrong, probably. She probably had her schedule wrong.
Just this one time, she fucked up. It's the only time,
Just this time.
and you okay with that? You okay with that? You trust her again to show up, to do what she's gotta do? Just once. Like me.
What do you think's gonna happen? You come here and take care of me a few hours a day, huh? You brush my teeth a couple of mornings, dump my bedpan a few times, and boom, fucking shit. Clap your hands when I say boom.
What?
You dump my bedpan and boom, clap your hands.
Like applause?
Clap, like one clap, boom, clap your, not yet, and boom, and boom, and boom, and boom, and boom, and boom, and boom. You dump my bedpans a few times and boom. Conscience cleared.
This is what you did with your nurse? Maybe this is why she ditched you.
You're not doing your penance with me.
You know what? You're right. You're not my fault. This wasn't my fault. You're right. Now, the way you are, not my fault. Look, I know you won't forgive me for the. I know that. Even though we were separated, technically, which I mean, maybe you'll forgive me, but
Nope.
all I can hope for then, I guess, is some kind of shift. Not forgiveness, I guess, but I don't know. I can just hope for something like that. But I didn't do this to you, so no, I don't owe you penance for that. I'd be doing a service for free or at a real cheap rate if you need that to make it feel whatever, temporary.
You know what we talk about? My nurse and me? We talked about what we talked about? Usually nothing. She'd ask me how I'm doing. How's this and that feel? Any problems? Physical problems? The weather. Straightforward shit like that. She tells me the weather all over America. We sympathize over snow in Chicago. We shake our heads at the humidity in Atlanta. We sigh about Minnesota. That must be awful, we say. That must be so awful for people. Wherever she's got family, I know about it. I know about what their days must be because she tells me their weather. I fucking love that bitch.
It's still raining outside, but it's supposed to
And
clear
it's
up by
nice.
tomorrow.
It's sometimes real nice just to talk about someone's weather and to feel bad for the snow. To forget that I used to live a different way. To forget that other people got to do for me that I can't do anymore. That I did this to myself.
You didn't. It was an bad luck. I'm sorry. I'll never bring that up again.
We got too many Trumps on each other. Decades of them. I can't see why you'd gone to her. It's nice to talk about some other things. The weather. Sometimes. Okay. I'm done. No more talk of that. New apartment, new body, new life. Old nurse.
Could I just try?
Why?
Because you don't have much of a choice in it.
Why don't I?
Because I already told them I'd take care of things.
I do have a button.
Okay, and it went right to me. I'm your emergency contact. I'm still your emergency contact. So when it turned out your nurse couldn't come tonight, they called me. I said I'd go over and check on you. I said I would, and I'm here.
I can change those forms.
And who would you put? Who do we know in our lives who'd come? Who's got the money or the... Who do you think could do that? Can I please try to help you this week? I've got a week before I have to head out again for a drive. 7 days, 7. Just a night, 7 nights, starting tonight.
Why?
If I fuck up, I'm gone. They find you someone new anyways. But for now...
But Eddie, why?
I'd like to see you. 7 nights. Anya.
My birthday. It's my birthday next month. 3 weeks. I forgot. I'll be 42.
Happy birthday, baby.
Scene 5. December. John's apartment. Jess showers John. We watch the entire act. It takes as long as it needs. Jess wheels John into the shower. She helps lift him from his wheelchair onto the shower seat. How this happens, John embraces Jess, who he uses as support. Jess holds on to John as he pushes himself up and pivots on his toes from the wheelchair to the shower seat. She undresses him completely. She runs the water, tests it on herself, tests it on his arm. He nods if the temperature is okay. She washes his hair, she soaps his body and rinses it off. Jess picks up a conversation she began earlier. There is now more ease between the two.
I mean, I don't love these women either. Sometimes they're worse than the. But I'm not giving the girl tequila when she's that fucking done, you know?
Naturally.
Especially when she ain't order it. I mean, I'll take a man's money for whatever, but no rapes on my watch. This girl's on the couch we got in the back, right? Half dressed, half asleep. And this place is, you know, it's loud. And this guy, to me, he's like, yo, come here. Like, hey, yo, over here. He's one of those, you know, with the button down,
Right.
jeans,
God.
the hair, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And orange. He's tans, bro. It's fucking December. And he's like, this girl needs a shot. So I'm like, listen here, chief. I think she's good. And he's like, listen, bitch.
Oh.
Who's got the money, he says. And who the fuck are you?
Wow.
And he throws this balled up dollar in my face.
Some people.
The bouncer palmed his greasy head and threw his douche ass out.
Good.
Right in the snowman. Fuck rich people. No offense, but Heads on sticks. France should happen here.
A moment of silent showering.
I don't understand why people here gotta judge you by your job. I'm not my job.
People have to judge you by something.
Except no, the fucks don't.
How else will they know if they're winning or not?
I don't judge people. I make a sincere effort not to judge people.
Well, I hope you never drown.
I hope you never drown too, John.
Because if it's you, Michael Phelps, and I swimming in the Hamptons and you get a cramp and you call on me because you're not judgmental, I think you'd probably die. I judged you.
And how'd you judge me? Here, you want your...
Yes, please, here.
Got it?
Got it. Thanks.
Jess puts into John's hand a soaped up washcloth. He uses this to wash his genitals. Jess turns away so he can have privacy. Not awkward. Routine.
How'd you judge me?
Well, I think I judged you well. I think you haven't lost me.
He drops the cloth on the shower floor. He's done with it. She rinses him.
You don't give me the chance to lose you. You barely leave.
I leave.
To class, maybe.
I don't just go to class.
I never see you go out.
Big campus.
The neighborhood, even. This area. When I leave, after I'm done here every morning, you usually just hang.
I don't like to be rushed.
Never see you, all I'm saying.
Well, I never see you.
When would you be seeing me? I don't live here. I don't even come around here except for you.
I never see you except for when you're working, is all I'm saying.
I don't go out much.
At all.
It's cold.
Not all the...
Lately, yeah. Lately, it's been cold as... And man, anyways, you go out, you spend money, coffee, fucking ham sandwich, all that money.
So what? You stay home? Read? The cereal box, I guess, because books are money.
I work.
Okay, but you can't. It's not possible to work all the...
You can. People can. They do.
That doesn't seem like a life.
I sleep. For fun.
She has placed a towel on the wheelchair. He lifts him from his shower seat and helps situate him onto his wheelchair. Dries his body.
Why? For what are you working so much?
Everything.
She puts on his pants, shoes.
Who's got the money, he says, and who the fucks are you?
Don't worry about that.
He's right, though. It doesn't matter who you are and what you have. It matters.
Well, I think as long as you...
Work hard. Those guys that serve at the bar, they make more in an hour with the finger than I make in a week with my whole entire body. It matters who you are. Family connections. If there's gonna be a net when you fall, because everybody falls. I'm the first one born in this country, and I'm the only one left. I was supposed to be the one to... I was supposed to be the net.
Is something going on?
I'm just exhausted.
What's going on?
She looks at him. She considers for a moment whether to tell him what's going on. Decides against it.
Polo or V-neck?
Crew. Please, the olive one.
Jess retrieves a shirt.
Nice. Is this a new one?
I may have even gone out for it.
She dresses him.
So how'd you judge me?
What about merit?
What about it?
Aside from family, and doesn't merit count for something?
Depends on who's the judge.
Well, you're not privileged either.
No, I'm not privileged either.
And you're not completely alone. You've got me in any case.
My employer?
Well,
What? You pay me.
yes, but I'm here. And also in terms of things you've got going for you, you're also,
What?
come on.
What?
You know what?
No. What?
Can you fix my,
Yeah.
She adjusts his clothes. She is close to him.
Yeah.
You smell good.
Jess and John feel how close they are to each other.
Perfume. Samples. I take them from magazines.
It's nice.
It's probably your soap on me. So how did you judge me?
Your body. For one. Whether you can lift me.
Okay. And
And how you move.
how's that?
Why don't you go out
Much?
at all? Why not? Someone like you.
Someone like what, John?
Because you went to school here was another way I judged you. It means you're not a dumbass.
You're not gonna say it?
Fuck nope, Jess. Quite right. Fuck nope.
Jess should have finished dressing John by now. She takes in her work.
How do I look?
Good.
Good.
Preparing to leave, putting on a winter coat.
Okay, well, if
Are you around tonight?
am I around
This.
Friday night?
Would you want to come over?
Come over?
At 7.
You don't usually ask me to come by at night.
I know.
And on a Friday night.
I know it's late notice.
Yeah, I would. I want to come over tonight.
Yeah.
Wait, let me just, let me call and see if I can.
Right. No, of course, right.
No, you know what? Fuck it.
No, don't do that.
Someone will cover, I'm sure. Fuck it. Yes.
Are you sure?
It's just Friday night. I make the most on, and they're hard to, because you gotta work up to. They start you on Mondays, Tuesdays, shit days till Fridays. Fridays are, and they don't always give them back, which is fucked. And there won't be much because it's December now, and Fridays are no, no. But everyone wants, but no, no. Someone will want that. Someone will take that. Someone will jump on a Friday shift. I'll see you at 7.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd love to. I'd love to come over tonight.
Yes.
Good.
Good. Cool.
She wipes some saliva that has collected on his mouth, perhaps with a little extra care and sensuality.
Cool.
Tonight.
Yeah. Okay. Tonight.
She exits the bathroom with some sass in her step. Scene 6. October, Ani's apartment. Ani is being sponged in a bath by Eddie. A radio on. It plays quietly in the background. We watch them a while.
I fucking hate this.
I know you do.
Because it would have been good to feel this before. To have had you do this kind of stuff with me before. It's nice. You fucking prick. You could have done this when it mattered.
How's the water?
Good. I'm tired of yelling at you.
Me too, of you yelling at me.
I've thrown every awful string of words I could think of at you these past few days, and I'm a very creative person, but you're still here.
I mean, that's true. You had some good lines.
You come back. I thought you'd have gone, but you're here. I don't trust that. There's something I don't trust about that.
Say the word and I'll go.
Yeah, I don't trust that. You'll be back. How's the water feel?
Hmm?
To you, how's it feel?
Oh shit, is it too cold? Oh shit, I'm sorry. Oh,
No. It's good for me. I'm asking for you. How's it feel to you? Your hands are in it too. I just don't want it to be too cold for you either. Also, I want it to be nice for you. You prick.
That's nice of you.
It is prick. I know.
It's great. Thank you. It's great for me.
His hands reach into the tub between her legs. They stay there a moment, frozen, or pull away.
You can.
What? Oh.
You may have noticed when you were undressing me that.
Yeah. I don't think I should, Ani. It might complicate some things. And
No, so I started bleeding. It's this morning.
Right.
See, this is why I wanted a lady to do this.
No, I can do this. It's not weird.
I'm not asking you to inside. Jesus. It's not any sort of wild action that I need you to do here. I know you just usually avoid that area in general. Lately, Jesus Christ.
It's fine.
Since you're cleaning, around that area.
It's okay. It's fine. Like this?
Yeah.
It's fine.
I can't feel much of anything there. I want you to know that in case you feel like feeling weird.
I'm not. I don't feel weird. Totally normal.
I'm not saying that I don't or I won't. I could. I feel that kind of feeling. It's just not in that part of my body.
Where is it?
It's somewhere else. I imagine things. It's all imagining now. I imagine things.
What kind of things?
Nice things. In case you were wondering, it's what I do these days. My mind is a great lover. It's a good lover. It's my memory I worry about. My mind's limited. I can only really imagine variations of what already happened in my life, but it's like slightly different ways. So my imagination's got all this grime that it won't come off from my memories.
Eddie's hands in the water are doing something to Ani that she has loved for years. We should not know that this has been happening until we hear how he talks to her.
You can't feel this. What I'm doing right now? You can't feel that?
No.
Eddie stops and he continues washing, a song of slow piano from the radio.
You listen to the song?
What? Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. Don't change it.
You want to learn how to play it?
Hilarious.
No, no. I mean, I can't play it either, not like traditionally. Always wanted to learn though. Anything, any kind of instrument, sax,
God, not
maybe
the
the
fucking
piano. I
sax. Oh yeah, piano. Okay.
think it would have been cool to learn.
Well, you still could.
I used to pretend I could. My folks, they got me this little keyboard for Christmas once, little Casio. They thought I'd be a champ at it, long fingers, And I wanted to learn, tried, but nothing. And it killed me because, I mean, they bought it with money they ain't really have. They bought it without realizing how much lessons cost and that school didn't give them. So I pretend to be able to play. There was this control on it where you could still play it, but no sound had to come out. So I'd imagine what it'd sound like to play if I could. I put the radio on, find the station where they played piano, and I act like I was playing it. Beautiful stuff. I'd act like that was me playing that. Good songs.
You never told me.
Hmm?
You never told me that.
They listen. Then, Eddie takes one of Ani's arms. He drapes it along the bathtub's edge.
What are you doing?
Eddie rests one hand on her arm, and then the other he begins to play Ani's arm like a piano. He mimes the music that's playing on the radio. It should look like the music's coming from Ani's body. He's good. He knows the song. His fingers are beautifully accurate with the piano music. It lasts long enough to move something in the two.
Always wish I could. Feel that?
Yeah.
He
What do you
stops
want?
playing, returns her arm to the water.
What do you want to do for your birthday? Weather's supposed to be nice next month.
It'll be November in New Jersey. And you can't tell what the weather will be like that far in advance.
We can plan on it being nice. And if it's not that, then we'll just roll with it.
We?
What would you want to do?
You won't be here.
Why not?
You got your drive.
What if I took off?
And what if you paid your bills? Don't take off work.
Listen, woman, I'm going to do what I'm going to do.
Don't promise me things, Eddie.
Well, what would you want to do?
You wouldn't like it.
Not about me.
Maine. I want to go to Maine for my birthday.
It's cold up there, right?
See?
And it rains a lot, and it's all like fancy boats and shit, lobsters.
You're thinking of Seattle.
They got fancy boats there too, right?
Maybe. Never been. That's why I want to go.
Okay, yeah, but Maine, that's like Canada. Why you want to go to Maine?
I saw this picture on Janie's desk. Some trip she took with her kids after the divorce to Maine.
Like a photo. You want to go to Canada because of that? Shit. I'll show you some photos of Cancun. You'll change your mind about fucking Canada.
The frame was made out of wood, like real wood. It was just 4 little twigs tied together, but somehow it looked nicer than if someone tried to fix it into wood. And Janie's got a hat on, and because it's sunny in Maine, so you can't see her eyes, but you can see her mouth, which looked like it's her in a field, and she's holding a stick cane. It's just her by herself, and she's fine. And there's a lot of green.
Is that where you were going that night?
That's what they told me later. When the ambulance found me, they said that's what I said. I wasn't, but maybe I would have if I'd kept driving. I'd have to change a bunch of doctor's appointments if I went anyway for my birthday.
Yeah, but your birthday.
Yeah, but I don't want to fuck around with appointments, and it costs a lot to do anything, for me to do anything. Don't take work off.
Pour up the papers.
What?
Oh, I will. I will when I get home. The divorce papers.
Don't talk about the papers right now.
Okay.
Papers for Trees.
Can you smoke in here?
I can do anything I want to in here.
Eddie lights a cigarette. He alternates puffs between them, using his hands. One for him, one for her. For him, for her. They don't need language for this. He knows she'd want some. The following is quiet and simple. They know each other better than anyone.
Did she leave you?
What?
Did she leave you?
No, not yet, but the clouds are there.
People are hard. What are you gonna do?
Is there a world, honey, where you and I...
No.
Why not?
If I give you reasons, Eddie, you'll just talk. It's not a game where you gather up your points for this and pit them against all my points for that and who's right and who's wrong. It's not like that anymore. If you want to help me, you can help me. You helped me. But if you ever come back, like came back, I need to know it was for me, not for anything else. If I weren't like this right now, would you be here?
Yeah. Yes.
That's not a thing I'll ever know. Everything started over for me.
It doesn't have to, though.
If everything was perfect in your life, no holes you had to fill, you wouldn't be here.
That's not how people work. People don't go after people unless they fucking need them. And everyone fucking needs them. Someone that's what life is, what your life, my life is. Okay? That's how people work in life. Where's your ashtray?
They probably didn't pack it for fucking my own fucking good and shit. The fucks. Check the kitchen though.
Be back. Don't go anywhere.
Eddie gets up to exit the bathroom.
Hey,
What's up?
it's been nice getting to know you again this week.
You too.
You prick.
Maybe you'll take me to me one day.
Yeah. Maybe. Maybe I'll see you there one day.
Or you'll take me. I whooped your fucking ass this week.
Oh my God.
For free. You owe me fucking Canada.
Go to the fucking kitchen.
He smiles at her. She smiles at him. The pricks. Eddie leaves the room. Ani alone. She sits with herself in the tub.
I think I'm gonna go back to work in a few months. See Janie, everyone. What do you think? I think I'll do that. I'd like to.
She awaits a response. He can't hear her. She stares out, sits with herself in the tub. She starts to wonder where he is, tries to turn her head.
Eddie, did you hear?
Suddenly she slips down into the tub, not intentional, becomes submerged. We hear yelling from underwater. From off, we hear rummaging in the kitchen. Eventually, Eddie returns holding a plate for an ashtray. He drops the plate and reaches into the tub to retrieve Ani. She gasps for air. He holds her against him. She gasps.
You can't leave me in the. You can't leave me in.
I'm sorry.
You
I'm
can't.
sorry.
You can't. You
I'm so sorry.
don't go.
He holds her into him. Scene 7. Friday evening, John's apartment. Nice lighting, music plays. Jess enters. She carries a black plastic shopping bag, sets it down. She shakes snow off of her, takes off of her coat. She's dressed up, looking good, feeling good. She takes in the music and mood lighting. Impressive. She adjusts her dress, tights, hair, pulls a magazine sample of perfume from her bag, applies it to her chest, maybe under her arms. She looks back to see if he might be coming, and then she also applies some between her thighs. She poses. Ready.
John?
Flush from off stage.
You're early.
John enters. He turns off the music with a remote.
You're just so
Yeah,
nice.
it's true.
You look nice.
Well, you only see me in the morning, so.
I need to shower though, and you're all.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Could we maybe start with a shower?
I can get into that.
I know this is a bit different from our usual.
Uh-huh.
And then maybe a shave. An extra good shave.
I can do that.
I thought if it was way too early, like early in the week or this morning, if you shaved me too early, I'd be prickly.
Because you're a fucking gentleman like that.
Then you're good at it, and
Uh-huh.
I'm nervous
You don't have to be nervous.
and excited.
Well, it's good to talk before.
I used to consider hookers.
Yeah, maybe let's not talk about that.
Yes, that's not a very manly conversation. I used to think that when I spoke of hookers, it would be manly.
Don't talk about hookers.
But I just wouldn't know where to start looking for. See, another unmanly. I simply shouldn't ever talk about hookers.
No.
But if we don't talk about how far we've come, just not doing certain things, how will anyone know how far we've come?
What do you want to do first?
Brag?
Well, how about I shave you first?
Good plan.
Then shower.
Yes.
So the cream,
Right. I see where you're going with that.
the shaving cream would get washed off your body in the shower.
Do we have time for both?
Fuck yeah.
I'm meeting her at 8.
Wait,
What time is maybe I should skip one? If I had to skip one, shower or shave, which?
for
First date.
with the
Graduate student.
hooker?
Madeline. From Oxford. From actual Oxford. PhD with a focus in Hume. Minx. I'm meeting her at 8, just like her figure. How does one even do this when someone's so wonderful? When someone's so... There's just something so wonderful about her.
Amid this, while John is oblivious, Jess takes from her plastic bag a bottle of wine, opens it, a twist off, pours a glass.
What's this?
Pinot.
She puts a straw in his glass,
Good idea.
drinks from the straw, and wonders.
Jess, how does one do it?
She drinks from the bottle.
Shave in a shower.
Shave in a shower. Yes, please. Thank you.
What time you gonna be done
What?
with your date?
Well, that depends. Late, I hope. No, but you don't have to wait up. You can go after this, and I can pay you for the whole.
But like 2 hours, 4, dinner and a movie, 4 hours, 5.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Could I stay here?
In my apartment?
Just while you're gone. I'd like to stay here.
Well, why?
I won't fuck with your shit. Promise.
But without me here?
I just want one night. I just want something that's mine for one night. Even if it's yours. Say yes.
But
Because I took off work. On the night I make the most my money for the week to live. So I could be here. With you.
John sees her dress, the wine, her face.
oh,
No one's gonna be here, right? This place would just be here. Warm and empty, with no one in it while you're gone.
yeah, but
Say yes.
I don't really. I'm sorry, but I don't feel comfortable you here without me.
Why? Why?
You've taken some stuff before.
What stuff?
It doesn't.
What?
Soap. I know you took, which it's fine. It's just soap. But I'd rather be here whenever you are. That's all.
I can give it back.
It's fine. Why'd you take it?
I can give it back.
Could we let's just shave and shower, and I'll pay you overtime since you're overtime. Okay?
Shave and shower. Okay.
Thanks.
An
Hey.
awkwardness and strangeness hangs between them. Something's good.
Hey, at least you'll get to go home early for a change.
Right.
John exits towards the bathroom. Jess stands a moment,
Right.
then runs out of the apartment, her coat in her 8. Jess has just run out of John's apartment, humiliated and lost. It snows around her. She takes out her cell and makes a call. Disappointment of an answering machine. Ron needs floods for a non-English language.
I was really hoping you'd pick up. Es que te extraño mucho y espero que pueda hablar contigo. Que pueda hablar contigo. Espero que fueras tú. Te amo. Disculpa, es que te extraño. Demasiado. Disculpa, que lo siento. Chao, mami.
She hangs up. She looks up and watches the snow falling from the sky. Snow, wind, night. Jess exits. Epilogue. Eddie's apartment. Boxes inside. Snow outside. Later that night, something feels different. Eddie enters, goes to a box, rummages through it.
It's somewhere in here. I'm sorry. I know it's in here somewhere. You want
He
to come in?
rummages.
Warm up a bit while I. Oh, okay. Or keep enjoying the view of Bayonne. You can see pretty much the whole rest of the apartment from where you're standing. So that's the tour, but you can also come in if you want.
Where is she?
Oh, she kind of comes and goes.
Your wife kind of comes and goes.
We're separating, so
You said you and your wife live here. That's why I was even willing to come near here.
I mean, we did.
So where is she? Is she gonna be hiding in the closet? In one of these boxes? Somebody gonna jump out these boxes and like take my organs? Keep it open. You really got a wife?
He shows her a picture from his wallet.
Could be your sister.
It's not. And anyway, even if it was, wouldn't it calm you down? You just met a dude, carries around pictures of his adopted sister.
Just saying. Not really a lady's touch in here.
Well, neither is that car you were sleeping in, Miss Lady. You checking to see if I had money
What?
in my wallet.
No. What? No,
You
man.
see, this is why people don't help people.
This was a stupid idea.
Just drink some tea at least. If you're just gonna go back and fucking sleep in your car all night, then come in a minute and have some tea.
She stops. Snow falls around her from the doorframe.
It's awful outside, and you out there in your icebox of a car. I would have invited you in no matter who you were, a man,
Right.
or I would have. 1 a.m. on a Friday night. You don't know who could be out there.
I've been doing this for a few weeks now. I can handle myself.
Few weeks? You've been sleeping in your...
I usually have the heat going, but the battery died. Where's the...
Found it.
He finds a blanket in one of the boxes. Ani's blanket. He hesitates, then hands it to Jess.
Thank you. This is really gonna be... things helpful out there.
He's about to leave.
You could just leave it by the door in the morning or whenever you're done with whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Appreciate it. Sentimental.
Jess is about to leave, then remembers where she's coming from and where she's going. Pauses.
I'm just gonna warm up for a minute.
Okay.
That's all. Then I'm going.
I got pizza. It should still be good. I can eat it. I won't give you money, but I'll feed you. I knew a lady not far from here. She died in her car doing what you're doing. She keep a car running while she was sleeping in it, and a gas can in the back in case she ran out of. And one night it tipped over. A lady, young, 32 or something, 33. They found her in the morning suffocated. The fumes, a stupid thing, small, stupid things, a gas can, and then she wasn't. I saw you in your car, and I don't know. You never know, you know.
Jess hasn't moved. Snow around her.
I got pizza if you want it.
What kind?
Plain
It's good?
from last night. You gonna come in?
I don't know. Get the pizza.
You gonna steal my shit while I heat this slice?
What shit am I gonna steal? And put where?
Don't steal my shit.
Eddie exits to heat a slice. We hear a microwave in the darkness of the apartment. Jess stands, looking around, but always near the door. Eddie returns. The microwave hums in the distance.
I work.
Okay.
I'm not just some kind of just sleeping in a car, okay? I work.
Okay.
Till 4 a.m. some nights. At bars. So don't get any ideas. I would have usually been working tonight for most of the night. I wasn't tonight. But I usually would have.
The microwave beeps.
I'm not just some fucking just sleeps in a car. I went to school. I work.
You want to come inside?
I am inside.
More inside?
I'm good here.
Okay, but the snow is like,
Oh.
I mean, I don't have any nice stuff or anything, drugs that I'm like worried about here, but snow is falling inside. I don't want you to trip.
I'm careful.
Okay. Want to take your coat?
I don't walk into homes. I want you to know that. I just don't walk into homes.
Yeah, of course.
I'm careful. I sleep during the day. Usually, because I'm careful. I arrange my life so I work at night till 4 a.m. some nights.
Till 4 a.m.? Yeah, that's late.
Don't make fucking fun of me. You ever work all fucking night?
Yeah, yes, I have. Lots of times, actually. Too many.
Okay. Okay, so you know. I sleep at different points in the day. At some point in the day, people leave me alone, mostly. They see someone asleep in their car, but it's in the day, the early day, and they kind of just leave you alone, mostly.
It's cold, though.
Yeah, I haven't figured that all out yet. This season, it is. It's cold.
She sees the past few months of her life in her mind, tries to pretend they aren't there.
It's really fucking cold.
The microwave beeps again, a reminder.
It's little breaks, you know? The car. Health stuff, some problems. That cleans you out fast. Bad luck, mistakes. Some mistakes. Was hopping on couches for a while, but that gets old quick. Being the one that always needs something. I got old.
Where's your...
I don't have family. Not anymore in the country. She got sick and went back. We couldn't afford... Not here. I've been sending money, but it's... You know.
Yeah,
Not
never enough.
enough. So I'm sleeping in her car. I could send more that way. We used to live not far from here, so that's where I park.
From my place?
Yeah.
So we're neighbors. She died.
Yeah, I know. The woman in the car.
No, my wife. She died last month. Please, don't go. Or you can go if you want, but don't. Please. We can have an arrangement. You can crash every once in a while, or you can live here. We can split this place. I'll pay more. I don't have much, money, but I'm out of work now, but I'll get employed again. I need someone here. I just need someone here with me. I'm sorry you're a woman. Not that you're a woman, but I know that makes this all a little weird. Keep the lights on now, every room, all the time. I would pay for those. You wouldn't have to pay for those. It's just being alone here is I don't know what to do.
The microwave beeps.
The pizzas.
Yeah, okay.
This feels to Eddie like a defeat, but he will still get the slices. Eddie exits. Jess looks around. She closes the door. It's instantly warmer. Jess considers. Eddie returns with two slices of pizza on paper towel.
Plates were dirty, didn't want to make you wait.
He sees something in him. He sees something too. In this moment, he doesn't think he'll ever see this person again.
You want it to go in a bag?
How much is rent?
No, we can prorate it.
Don't get so excited.
I'm not.
You're not excited I could be living with you?
I am. I would.
Don't get excited. I'm just asking.
I'm not a weird person either.
Cool, I trust you now.
I don't even go to bars, not usually, or stay out late.
But you were tonight.
But I'm usually not, so I wouldn't have usually even seen you out there that late in your car. This was an unusual thing I did tonight. I was going to meet somebody. I got stood up actually I was on my way home and I found you.
Oh, you didn't find me.
Okay.
You saw me. I let you see me. I was just asking about the rent. Just to ask.
Sit, eat.
I'll stand.
Okay.
He holds out her slice.
Take a bite of my pizza.
He does. Ta-da! Still alive. Then he gives her the slice. She holds it, unsure whether to eat it or to stay.
The poison's gonna take at least an hour, so we got some time to still conversate because
She stares at him. He laughs. He laughs at his own joke. He laughs too loud or too long. Maybe he becomes devastated at thinking about death, even joking about it. At this moment in his life, maybe he thought he was okay sooner than he really is. Something happens to a very lonely man here.
I'm not a weird person.
I think I'm gonna go.
Do you have tea for the car?
I don't have any way to make hot water.
I'll give you some, please. Please, don't go.
She puts down the slice somewhere.
Take the slice.
That's okay.
What's your name?
I'm sorry.
What's your number?
No.
Did you get a new number recently? What's your area code?
I have mace in my bag.
Thank you for telling me instead of just.
You don't seem like. It's just unfortunate that some people have already lived a lot of life before they meet other people. I'm sorry.
Okay. Be careful though, okay? Stupid things. It can be a small, stupid thing, a blood clot while I was going on a drive, a tiny vein, and then she wasn't.
I'm sorry. But I'm sorry.
Just be careful and make sure someone's watching you, I guess, and in some kind of way.
973
What?
is my area code. 973.
Oh, okay. She was 201.
Thanks for trying.
Thanks for, yeah, you too.
Jess exits. Eddie takes off of his coat and slumps or hangs somewhere. He stands alone in the space a moment. He goes to the pizza she left and holds it in his hands. Then, Eddie's phone buzzes from somewhere within his coat. He stops. He turns towards it. Stands. He fears going to his phone. Then the doorknob turns. He jumps back. Wind, snow.
Come in.
Snow. Then Jess enters. She has a thermos with her. She stands with the snow around her.
I brought coffee, but it's old.
I have pizza, but it's cold. You want to come in?
She takes off her hat and takes one step inside towards Eddie. He takes one step toward her. Two people stand together in a fading light. End of play.
Yay! Thank you so much to everyone who's watching on YouTube. If there are any questions, you can put it into the chat and maybe the cast and the director can field it. But other than that, we thank you so much for listening and watching this evening. Please vote on what you would like to see in our next upcoming season. Join us for other shows that are happening on Mondays. Next week, we will be doing Fences by August Wilson, directed by Stephanie Jade Workman. And we're very excited to see that in addition to this one. But great job to all of the actors and the director. There's always like a 6-second delay, so I'll just wait to see if there's any questions. All right, it doesn't look like it. So I'm going to go ahead and take us off of the live stream. Thank you so much for